Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the ocean course at Kiawah Island, it's live second-round coverage of the Carolina Open. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. We've currently got a tie at the top at 5 under par. Included among them is our featured golfer, who will be following intently throughout the round. Yeah, that's a beauty there to get this second round underway. So from a little more than 70 yards, this is second. That's how to get the morning off on the right foot. That'll change your mood quickly. It is a chip-in birdie here at number 1. Frank, looking out onto that marsh, no doubt there are alligators roaming around. So it's a good time to remind our players that this is where they decide how much of that marsh they want to bite off with the tee shot here.
Yeah, I don't really advise biting too much off, Rich. This is almost an S-shaped par 5. I mean, there's a long run-up down that right side, so basically anything in a straight line, a good tee shot, still going to be able to reach.
That one going to be in great shape. So following the birdie at 1, a solid drive here at the second. Well within range from here. A second now to the par 5. That one had to feel good.
Yeah, it struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. Yes, can't ask for a better start to a round than this. It is back-to-back birdies at 1 and 2. And with it, he'll take over the top spot on the leaderboard here on this Friday. Now to the third hole. The par 4 is 390 yards. You're going to drive across the marsh. The fairway is expansive. Really, the challenge here is that approach shot. It's a tabletop green. If you miss it, it will be a hard-earned 4, I promise. This one working up the right side.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
Working from the rough. Here's his second at 3.
Rich, too much grass between ball and club face.
Paid a price with the tee ball landing in the rough.
The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
About 17 feet on this putt. Yeah, no mistaking that one. That is a good par here at the 3rd. And this will stay a one-shot lead. Well, Frank, this is the hardest hole on the outward 9. What makes it so difficult?
It's dead flat, Rich. There's very little that you can see off the tee, so you have a blind tee shot with a big carry.
And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. Breeze at his back shoulder as he lines up his second from the fairway.
No, it's not close, but it is on the green.
This will require the full attention. A huge swing left to right on this putt. Just trying to get it in there close. That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And this will remain a one-shot advantage. Here we are now at the first par 3 on the course, 207-yard fifth. Massive green will entice you, but be careful. If you're on the wrong part of the putting surface, a 2-putt will be a challenge. And that one not quite able to hold the green. It's going to trickle over just by a foot or so. Clean lie here for his second to the par 3. he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll stay at 7 under. This is a good par 4, the 6th. Frank, what's the right way to attack here, beginning with the tee shot?
Well, most people look at this hole and they want to aim a little right, but I'd rather be in that sandy area on the left than the thick rough, to be honest. So this is where a practice round often helps. Get a nice line, but challenge the left, but don't go too far left. Got it?
Nothing to fault there. Safely in the fairway. Kane cut back left here today as he stares down his second to the par 4. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. Well read. That's in for a bogey 5. And he's going to fall to 6 under par. Kiawah 7 is a par 5 measuring out at 579 yards. If he can take a drive over the edge of that right side bunker area, you'll have a good chance of getting on the green in 2. And that one not quite able to hang on. It's into the bunker. Getting out more important than distance here as he readies his second. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Ah, yes, runs that one right in. It's a birdie here at the 7th. And he's going to move to 7 under par, 2 under on the day. Second par 3 here on the front side, the 8th. Frank, it appears to be relatively simple, but I'm guessing there's a little more to it.
There certainly is. You've got to respect the back of the screen on this par 3. Anything over the back is almost an automatic bogey. And also there's a faint ridge in the screen, a good 12, 13 paces on. Once the ball gets beyond that in the air, it's going to scoot towards the back of the green. So it might look simple. Give it another thought.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now chipping up to the putting surface for this, his second shot. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll remain right where he is. The final hole on this front side is a right-to-left par 4 at 514 yards. A lone putt bunker right off the tee must be avoided, and most players will be left with a mid to long iron into a green with more than its share of humps and hollows. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
Coming at it from 116, hole cut right in the middle.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Oh, never in doubt. What a great putt that is. It's a birdie here at the 9th, and that's going to be a 3 under 33 on this front side. The 10th hole now at 447 yards. Stop me if you've heard this before. Bunkers and waste areas abound along both sides of the fairway, leading to a shallow green, slanting from right to left. Nope, that wasn't the right line, and he'll pay the price as this ball gonna run off the fairway and into the bunker. So this one gonna have to carry a long way.
That shows you the advantage of taking the risk off the tee. That huge tee shot has just made to look great with that gorgeous bunker shot.
5 feet now for birdie. Okay, well done. A couple of birdies here sandwiched around the turn at 9 and 10. And that is going to push him into the lead here on this Friday. Par 5 11th, and another scoring opportunity here early on the backside, Frank.
This par 5, it looks very easy to hit it down the left side, but in actual fact, you've got to aim a little down the right side. And the reason why is this fairway actually kicks or cambers from right to left. So anything down the middle, chances are it's going to finish in the rough. Find the fairway, then this hole opens up.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Now, after the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par 5. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
You bet. A birdie here at the 11th. And he's opened up a 2-shot lead here in round 2. The 12th at 484 yards sometimes feels like 2 different holes wrapped into one. At the tee, all you're seeing is, a nice expansive fairway. But stand over your second, and you'll see that lagoon set right up on the edge of this green. Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well. So from a little more than 70 yards, this is second. And that'll do just fine. Chance now for another birdie. Okay, that'll help the cause. It's a birdie here at number 12. And he's now the leader by 4 here on this Friday. 2021 PGA Championship. This par 4 13th hole was a nightmare for a number of players, including Louis Oosthuizen and the eventual champion, Phil Mickelson. What makes it so hard, Frank?
There's nothing comfortable on this hole, Rich. It's actually one of my favorite holes. And one of the reasons why, you see the sort of sandy bunkery area there on that left side, all perfectly in play for a tee shot. So now the decision is, do I hit it short of them? If I do, I have a longer second shot. Do I challenge them? Well, if I don't find the fairway, now I'm in bigger problems. And that's just the tee shot. The second shot, that water laps almost right up to that right edge of the green. I think it's a great par 4.
Oh, this may need to hold on. That started right. Oh, that is an uncharacteristic mistake in what has been a round full of precision. That ball offline, off the tee, and into the water. So the drop taken, and now he'll try to find some way to fashion an up and down from where he is and still get out of here with a par. "17-foot putt here. Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. And fortunately, the lead still a comfortable one at a full 4 shots. The first of our holes where that ocean really comes into view is this one, the par 3 14. Go ahead, soak it all in, breathe that ocean air. It's nice, isn't it? But you'll need to snap to quickly because at 238 yards, this is no ordinary par 3. Yeah, that one came in a little hot. It's safely on, but it'll be a long look coming up. Well, Iona's had a good look. Now this for birdie.
Well, for a long putt like this, there's really not a whole lot to it. I think you'll fancy his chances at this one.
Nah, that's going to wander off to the right and leave maybe 2-3 feet coming back. Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. And this is going to drop that lead down to 3 shots. On to the 15th, a par 4 at 466 yards. Plenty of room in the fairway off the tee, making this definitely a second shot hole. Because trust me, you do not want to miss left and find yourself in a waste area that you need a ladder to get in and out of. This started toward the left side. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
134 yards left to the flagstick today, and the pin on the back portion in the left-hand side of this green.
Wow, that's an excellent shot. Inside that 10-feet circle, a little long, a little left, but still good.
Here we go, 7-footer for birdie. Ah, yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. And he's into double figures now at 10 under par. Final par 5 up today here at the Ocean Course is the 16th. Frank, this was a pivotal hole down the stretch at the 2021 PGA Championship.
It certainly was reachable in the right conditions, but you look at that fairway, even though it's wide, it's split in 2 sections. The right side is the flat side and the top side. The left side of this fairway, it all runs down to the hill. You've got to be a little lucky, but good looking hole. That green sitting up on the top of the hill as well with huge sandy area on the left. So if anything, just respect the right side when you're coming into this par 5 green. But remember, you are playing a great par 5.
Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Just a bit too much on the second shot on this par 5, but shouldn't have too much trouble getting it up and down for the birdie.
That ball was waving at the hole as it whizzed past.
This one going to require some pace back up the hill for birdie. Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and he'll maintain that 4-shot lead. Do you think TPC Sawgrass has Pete Dye's most diabolical par 3 17th? This one is a close second at 223 yards. It is a full carryover water to a green that slopes left to right towards the water. If you try to play it safe and go left, 2 deep bunkers are there to make life difficult. Now, gonna have to try and get this out and let it run. Is coming up roses for our leader. How about this? Holding it from off the green to extend that lead. Frank, as a competitor, what's the importance of getting it to the house in a clean fashion with a good, hard-earned four on a hole like this?
It's imperative, Rich. First of all, you have to minimize your mistakes in any sport. And the fact that scoreboard pressure also accounts for something, but this is just a great golf course. We're finally seeing a golf course where you see every club in the bag actually being hit. So get it in, sign that scorecard, and be proud of it.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. So job one is completed and done well. That was a good drive, but Frank, there is a lot of work ahead here on this second shot.
Exactly right, Rich. After that tee shot, then you look at the second shot, what's up ahead, which is going to be another long approach shot to a green that, once again, does not sit straight in front of you. So you have to aim a little down that left side, just favor left of middle, and stripe it.
This from about 10 feet. Okay, a good putt for his par here at the 18th green. And this will be another round in the 60s. This one better than yesterday. It is a 66 in round 2. Alongside Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner for EA Sports. Thanks for joining us. Goodbye for now.